Today we're going to be talking about basic tips every photographer should know before going into an event or going to shoot. One is you should know your gears. Know your gear. Photographer, know your gear. Don't go into events and you are struggling with your gear, you're struggling with your settings, you're struggling with your ISO, you don't know where, maybe you're a Nikon shooter and then you go to use a Sony or a Canon or a Lumix or maybe a Blackmagic, and then you are in the process of shooting, and then that's where you're trying to know where your ISO settings is, where your shutter speed is, where your aperture is. No, you need to understand, master your gear before you go into every shoot. Conference photographers now, because there are times where you might be called upon to, maybe you're shooting inside and then you're called upon to pick a moment outside in a hurry, and then you're trying to run. There are days where we're running and doing the settings, because we've mastered our gear. So you need to master your gear. Two is you need to learn how to dress professionally. I spoke about it last time. You need to learn how to dress professionally. There are gears you need. I have this quick strap belt. You need to help you maybe hold your lens at the other hand. If you're shooting in a particular camera and you need to be changing your lenses, you need to learn how to change lenses on the go. You need to learn how to do your settings on the go. Always tell a story. Look for a story in whatever you do. Look for angles, look for composition, look for perspective that will tell stories. You should always look for the best side of your subject. Look for the best side and tell the story. Second off is you need to always know that you are the eyes of the people that will be watching later. So you need to learn how to come across properly that they would enjoy what they see as time goes on. So next off, you need to learn to respect people's culture. Very important. People do not know that it matters a lot. You need to respect people's culture and their way of life. You don't just go around trying to do something that is off the limit. Always get consent when it is necessary. I remember filming and shooting in the Yalwa market in Bauchi State, Nigeria, and I had to go first to the chairman of the market, the overall market, where I had to get permissions from different aspects of the market. I went to the people selling these particular things. I took permission from there because I needed to come across, and then that thing we call copyright, and you need to learn how to know that you need to get those permissions so that whatever it is you are producing would be your own content. People do not know. You see, when photographers just go, or I see content creators just go into everybody's space, and then you feel because you are making content everybody should be scared of you. You don't do that. People have their life. People have their privacy. You don't just go in the name of content. I'm a photographer and you just want to bring people online like that. It's not done like that. They could sue you. In fact, they should sue you. So always get permissions. Always get right. I remember doing that shoot in Yalwa market, and the pictures of that baba got me my first international recognition. And those pictures became one of the main pictures that became a highlight for me. And I remember going back, I enlarged the pictures big, and I went back to that baba in that market and I offered it to him. And then I remember shooting one grandma too in Bauchi, to him at what's the name of this place now? I saw this old woman seated quietly, and then I went to her, requested to snap her. She agreed, and then only to photograph that woman, and I enlarged it to go and give the family. I had to make some research, and then they told me where she lived. I went to, and then the children saw it, and then they began to cry. He said she has like a mental illness and she doesn't stay at home, so she goes around picking dates and stuff. But how she composed for me to snap those pictures that day was a miracle. And then those pictures had brought a lot of reactions to my online viewers too. And then upon reaching the family, they said they've not been able to successfully snap her in the last 10 years. So they were requesting to pay for the pictures. I said, no, come on, I did it because I wanted to do it. You should get angry that I snapped mama without your consent, but then you're here happy and then you're even requesting to pay. No, just consider it as my gift. And I asked if I could use the pictures. He said, come on, please use the pictures. And then the pictures have gone viral. The pictures has gone online and people have loved it. People have collected to write. So presently we're writing a story on it. So you should wait for the story. It's going to be mind-blowing story. So these are basic, just few tips I brought your way. As a photographer, you would find this helpful, and you should go and make more research for tips you need to know as a photographer. Know your gears, dress professionally, respect people's boundaries, and a lot more. My name is Cyrus Throne. I'm a photographer and a storyteller, team lead Throne social media here in the city of Kaduna. Please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share our content to help the algorithm suggest our content to more people. Thank you. See you in the next video.